The odds of hitting a jackpot on a scratch-off is better than the odds of William Lee being a natty. All right, and what's that right there? I hit it. Bam, 250. That's the jackpot for this ticket. So, could he be natty?
Lying about his height, he was wearing foot inserts to become taller, and he amassed almost 4 million followers on YouTube and left just like that.
I'm not Hussein Farhat or Greg Doucette or nobody, so I don't have much to bet, but I bet William Lee everything I got that he ain't natty. I bet him 250. Greg Doucette has some good points that he not natty.
Because William Lee lied in the past about his height. What else could he be lying about? And
either William Lee is a fake natty, or he's something like Hussein Farhat, or 1 in a million. He hit the genetic lottery to gain 20 pounds of lean muscle mass after newbie gains. I don't expect beginners or people who don't really work out to understand this. That's impossible or near impossible. I don't care what your work ethic is like. I don't care what your diet is like.
insinuate that I would maliciously lie to my audience, my fans, my supporters, you kings.
Me personally, I am very big on keeping it real. All right, I've shown my journey from beginning to end. I've shown my before and afters. All right, and of course it's not at the end, but I'm just saying I've shown my journey from beginning to where it's at now on YouTube. All right, this guy ain't really showed his journey. Just said a whole bunch of motivational things. Do this, kings. Do these. Think about it. Take a second.
If a guy is willing to do anything and everything to record videos, to motivate people to be shredded, would he be willing, perhaps, maybe, to use or abuse performance-enhancing drugs, whether it's SARMs, testosterone, peptides, you name it?
What I meant when I said I do anything and everything to fulfill this purpose is that I would put the purpose above my own health.
Matter of fact, you can take as long as you want, but don't take my word for it. Think about it for yourself. Step back, look at the bigger picture. Always analyze anything that's coming from this internet, even if it's coming from me. And with that said,
And I knew that if I kept my body in that state, that I would probably not live past 40. And I told myself I have to be okay with that, because a short life with purpose outweighs one without.
nah, dog, that's enough of that, though, Greg Doucette. Why? Because you're not off the hook either. All right, so this video is actually William Lee versus Greg Doucette, king of the fake natties. We're trying to find out who's the king of the fake natties. And I've taken notes right here, all right? And why am I concerned whether somebody's natty or not? Because that's very impressionable on people. And that's kind of undoing the work that I'm trying to do. And that's giving people false hope. And then when people don't reach the goals that they set out because these people are telling them they can do what they can't do, people either quit or they go on the sauce, all right? So let me tell you, all right? We're going to do Greg Doucette. We're going to do we're going to do William Lee, right? And I'm going to do 5 points. And y'all tell me at the end of the video, who's the biggest fake natty? And yes, Greg Doucette is also, or was, or is still a fake natty, all right? And I'm going to tell you right here, all right? Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, all right? Greg Doucette failed. He failed test when he was competing. I think in powerlifting and bodybuilding, one or the other, and or both. I think both, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. That means you're a fake natty. You try to compete against natural people, because some of those people might have been fake natties too. It's a lot of fake natties in the game, right? So he failed the test. That's 1. For 2, the fresh prince of all fake natties, Hussein Farhat. Greg said that Hussein Farhat was not natty, but when they started being cool with each other, he's natty now, and now he's part owner of your HTLC subs. Where is he at now? He fell off. All right, we're still on Greg. We're gonna do him. We ain't gonna go one by one. We're gonna do all the William Lee stuff next, because we just went in on William Lee. We let Greg get on William Lee, but we got to get on Greg real quick, right? TRT. Is Greg only on TRT like he claims? I don't know. Kind of looks suspect. But at the same time, he's pushing it. So he's pushing it legally, I think, helping some company. I'm not going to say the name of the company. Allegedly, for educational entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to say the name of the company. But he's pushing it. He's telling people not to be on it, or he's calling people out for being on stuff, but he's pushing it, right? And yes, sometimes people need stuff, but at the same time, at the end of the day, we're looking up things on the internet. We're not looking at it for that. We're looking at it for getting some gains, right? So, okay, enhanced promoters. He had enhanced promoters. His supplement company, the people that's doing the ads and the people that's sponsored by him are all enhanced. The ones that I know of. They all are on the gear. Eric Janicki, they juicing real bad, and then they show you these supplements. And I'm not saying that they said all their gains are from the supplements, but it gives that perception, right? So also snake oil salesman, whether he actually is or not, that's up to people to decide. Does testosterone work? I don't know. But there's a lot of people with a lot of good points against it. So we're going to jump off that. And we're going to jump on the William Lee thing. Right? So William Lee gained 20 pounds of lean muscle mass after already having newbie gains. For those who don't know what that means, your first year, 2 years or so, give or take, you're going to gain the most amount of muscle. If you're training hard, you're eating right, you're going to gain the most amount of your natural genetic limit in those first couple years. After that, you're lucky to gain 2 or 3 pounds a year of muscle, no matter what you do. All right. And yes, different people have different genetics, but that's a 1 in a billion, zillion, if it even exists. Right. Okay. That's one thing. Okay. His bench press. I think he's 170 lean right now, which that's what I'm cutting down to. I should be about 170 lean in the summer, about mid-June. All right, so he's 170 lean right now, but before he left YouTube for 3 years hiatus, he bench pressed like 380, almost 400 pounds at 150. A double body weight bench press for him at that weight would have been 300. And a double body weight bench press is a 1 in a million thing. Anybody that knows lifting knows that. Barely 3 people in the world can do that. And he's natty doing it? Lean, ripped, and shredded? That's even like crazier, right? So if you know lifting, you analyze that yourself, right? Only shows up when he's shredded. That's a big sign of a fake natty. Me personally, I'm on YouTube whether I'm shredded, whether I got a little gut, whether I'm bloated, or whatever. If I have a great workout, if I have a bad workout, if I can't lift this, I show it. I'm transparent with mine. You know what I'm saying? So that's a big sign. So y'all tell me I'm still not done. All right. Willing to do anything to show people what he want to show people. Willing to do anything? Most likely not natural, bro. And last but not least, no footage of his journey. Me personally, everything that I've done, everything that I have achieved, I've shown it on these videos, right? Y'all can scroll through my channel. Y'all can type in Reppin' Time Fitness New Year's, Reppin' Time Fitness calories, Reppin' Time Fitness whatever, and physique update. You can see me with my shirt off. You can see my before and after. You can see all of that, right? I don't see that from him. All I see is motivational quotes and do these and show him one little thing. Do these. I'm not dissing though, because it's entertaining. And I like this stuff. But when it's come to question, we got to ask the question. All right? So, y'all tell me who's the worst fake natty. Because to me, Greg Doucette is the king of the fake natties. If it wasn't for Greg Doucette, it wouldn't be a lot of these fake natties, all right? And he's above one of the biggest fake natties of all, the prince of, I'll call him the Fresh Prince of fake natties. But William Lee name is Will. So Will Smith, Will, Fresh Prince. I don't know, man. They might have to do a versus later on. But off all of that, man, I'm done with these videos, man. I'm going back to what I do. My next video, I'm hitting the gym or walking, talk cardio. A lot of these people, they don't make fitness videos as much. Greg, the old Greg, I like the old Greg better, right? Greg now, you're making videos about somebody right now. Yeah, I know, but I had to point out what I've been saying this for years without even saying names. I have videos called, all the videos I said to look up Reppin' Time Fitness Wolves. Watch out for the wolves. These are the people I was calling wolves, but I wasn't saying no name. I've been saying this, warning people, because at the end of the day, if you're trying to learn something, you need to learn it from somebody who's actually teaching you, not learning it from somebody who's trying to con you into selling something or con you into believing something. That's why Natty or Nots that's what Natty or Nots are meant to be. All right? Not just dissing each other and dogging each other. I ain't dissed nobody in this whole video. I was just stating facts. All right? I have done nothing but teach on this channel. And a lot of people might say, oh, your videos ain't about fitness. No, not all my videos are about fitness. There's other things I be teaching. Like if I have a remote control video, to me, that's part of recovery. I'm watching TV. I'm chilling. I just did all this crazy working out and doing all this stuff. I'm going to relax. That's part of working out. If I do videos about animals at the zoo and I'm walking with my kids, that's walking, talk, cardio. I'm getting my steps in. You see what I'm saying? I'm showing a lifestyle. I show my whole fitness lifestyle on this channel. And I throw in some other things. I might say something about paying your bills or gas prices or current events. Something that we all can relate to. You see what I'm saying? Keeping it real over here. Real Natty. Watch my physique update. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. Holla back at your boy. Peace.